Welcome to my manga bedroom, and today I'm gonna tell you guys the full tale on how my bedroom became my manga bedroom. Let's get started right away. First of all, I have to clear something up about the state of manga and anime over here in the country that I live in, the Netherlands. I guess here in the Netherlands almost no one knows that manga exists. I think everybody knows that Batman has some comics, that Superman and stuff, everyone knows that, but manga really, not a lot of people know about that. Anime is pretty popular over here, but also it isn't really too big over here, but anime is pretty well known. Especially because Pokemon aired here as well. Everybody here knows Pokemon, that's because it aired on kids television over here. We didn't have a Toonami block or anything, so almost nobody in the Netherlands who doesn't actively follow manga or anime knows about Dragon Ball, Sailor Moon, that kind of stuff. It isn't really everybody knows knowledge. Not everybody knows that stuff, but I clearly do, so I'm gonna tell how I got to know this. So, like I said, the only knowledge I basically had about anime was Pokemon. But what you also gotta know is that I'm 18 years old right now, but even when I was little, a lot of kids already had like cell phones and iPads and whatever, Nintendo DS's, that's my generation. Now we did play outside, and that's a big difference with now. No kid plays outside anymore. We did still, but we did have a pretty good access to technology. I don't have rich parents or anything, but we just have a normal house. We could afford like a Nintendo DS, like one to share with me and my brother. I guess a lot of you had to do that too, and we had one TV, we only had a DS and an iPad, we had to share that stuff, but me and my brother get along pretty well, so that wasn't really an issue. But to get back on topic, actually my first encounter with it was, I guess it was 2 years ago when I was just playing around on my phone, and I saw a meme about Dragon Ball because it was a Krillin meme. You know, there are plenty of Krillin memes out there, and in this specific meme, Krillin, it was about that Krillin didn't destroy Android 18 when he had the chance to with that device Bulma made in Dragon Ball, obviously. And basically it was about that, and that he didn't do that, and I saw that meme, and for some reason I was interested in it, like Krillin was being called a simp and stuff, so I was kind of interested, what is this meme about? So I looked up the clip of the anime, and of course there it was, the little clip of Krillin not destroying Android 18 with the device because he couldn't do it. I think I watched the abridged version actually, and the abridged version obviously was pretty funny, so I saw Piccolo and stuff, and I became even more intrigued. So what happened then is that in my recommended, like on the side of the video, or I was watching on my phone, so under the video, there was episode 52 of Dragon Ball Z Abridged, and that is against Cell, when Cell is perfect for the first time, and Vegeta launches his final flash against Cell. And I don't know if you guys ever saw that clip, but the abridged version of it is so freaking cool. I watched it and I had to know more about it, so then I encountered the first, the entire Gohan versus Cell fight on YouTube, and I just watched the entire fight, not even knowing the context or anything. But I thought it was so cool, so I showed it to my brother, he was excited about it, and we started watching it simultaneously, just keeping up with the episodes together, and just really enjoying it. And after we pirated Dragon Ball Z, my brother started collecting the Dragon Ball 3-in-1s, as you can see over here. Basically at this time we both earned like a 20 euros allowance, so it was, we didn't have much. Like, I worked at the grocery store I think back then, but I spent my money on, on PlayStation gift cards. I was a bit bigger into gaming back then, I guess. We had a PlayStation 4, we bought it together, my brother and I, but my brother really focused on buying these ones, these 6 Dragon Ball mangas. 1 through 6, which is the entirety of Dragon Ball and a bit of the beginning of Z. Actually, the Saints arrive already in that. That goes pretty fast in the manga, but he bought these and he bought one every month, and I also read them, and it was super cool. So then, our like Christmas lookalike over in the Netherlands, Sinterklaas, which is like the same concept with a guy giving presents and stuff. We had that, and I was thinking about what should I give my brother, and of course the idea came to mind of manga, and I bought this Full Metal Alchemist box set for him for 5 December is when we celebrate that. He was super happy about it, so that was cool, and we got it. We got 1 through 27 in the singles of Full Metal Alchemist after we got Dragon Ball, the 3-in-1s. It was so cool, and finally we could read more. Like these we had like one every month, so it was like I read it in 2 days or 1 day. I tried to slow myself down, but it went pretty fast before I didn't have anything to read anymore. So this was again a lot of stuff to read. 1 through 27, it overwhelmed me a bit, but I started reading, and we did finish it really quick. Obviously, of course, it was really awesome, and we both really enjoyed it. I finished it first. As I'm seeing right now, that's like where my school books are now, because actually this shelf was just completely filled with school books at the time. The Dragon Ball 3-in-1s were at my brother's room. He kept them somewhere, but he doesn't really have a good shelf. There were my school books on this shelf, and like there was some trash in the other two. But basically, I was looking at the shelf with Full Metal Alchemist on it, because we swapped that out. And then I started thinking, there must be some people who have a lot more of this stuff. So I searched on YouTube like some manga collection videos and stuff, like Insidious Suite, you all know the guys. And I watched those videos, and of course I became super intrigued in the concept of reading manga and talking about manga. And it was super awesome. And that's not really long ago, man. It's like last December. That's not even a year. I think it's just really quick calculation. It's 7 months ago. It was just then. It was when I gifted my brother that box set, and now we're here with a lot of more volumes. Our collection is definitely growing pretty fast at this point, because both he and I are spending a lot of our money on manga because we really enjoy it. So then this whole social distancing, I guess that's the safest word to say on YouTube, happened, and I didn't have shit to do, man. I graduated and shit was done for me. So basically I have a bunch of free time. I still have a bunch of free time, and this is a golden chance, man. I don't think my dad like only my dad. I live with my dad and my bro, but I don't think my dad would even allow me to have a YouTube channel if school was still going on. I have a bunch of free time, so now it's a good way to start. So I'm basically desperately trying to grow my channel to a point that when school starts again, I can show my dad, like, please let me keep this because I found a bunch of friends. So that's basically why I'm making this channel now, and hoping I can grow it enough so that I can keep it. So of course I'm not gonna say it, but you know how you can perhaps help me with that. But for now I'm just buying a lot of manga. There is manga on the way, guys. It's coming in really soon. Tuesday comes some manga in, and then I'm gonna order a lot more, and that's for the manga haul. I'm gonna show that off, doing maybe a little unboxing. I'm gonna do a rant about Dark Horse, because like this past month I really just found out that business that they do, it just, I think I'm so distasteful of it. So I'm gonna do a rant about that pretty soon, I think, with like combined with an unboxing or something. I also have a pretty cool concept for that's another little channel announcement, for the Discord when we hit 100 subscribers. Because I wanted to start off like this. Everyone that joins the Discord, you guys can each month recommend me a manga that you guys like. So a manga, of course not something that I have already, but a manga that you really like that I don't have in my collection yet, you can recommend it to me. And one of the things that I get recommended each month, I'm gonna buy a couple of volumes, 1 or 2. I'm gonna buy them, review them, and I'm gonna just see if I like it as well and continue maybe with it. So if you join the Discord, you'll have a chance to make me buy some manga I normally wouldn't buy. I'll pick one out each month. I hope you guys are looking forward to that. We're really close to 100. We only need 4 more subscribers. So guys, I'm gonna sign off for now. I hope you enjoyed this video as well. Just another low effort one, I guess. I'm really must make a big one again, but I don't know about what. So if you have an idea about that as well, leave it in the comments. I hope you want to help me by smashing a like and subscribing. I'm going out of here. I hope you guys all have a really great day. Bye.